Today is a tool review on a barrel trimmer. So this is my conventional barrel trimmer. It's got 1, 2, 3, 6 cutter heads on it and a 7mm shaft. And I didn't have the proper shaft for 27/64 for a Wall Street 2. So in the past I got a broken pen blank, a pen blank that I wasn't able to use, 7mm tube, and turned down a piece as a shim. Well, that lasted for a while, and as you can see, I broke that all to broke. So I just updated to a new carbide tipped cutter, and I spent the extra money for a 27/64 kit barrel trimmer. So the way that works is it's got a cutter on the end to go in initially and help clean out some of that goo and glue, and then see, that's still even got glue on it, and then this comes down and it will trim the wood away. And this has got double carbide tips. Now I'm at my drill press, and I have my new tip barrel trimmer with the new carbide tips. I've got it set up. I mount it right in there like that. I got my jig set up, and I will just put this in here and see what we can do. There you go. It digs right in. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. I'm not overly impressed so far. Having all kinds of grief. Let's get that tight. Let's try it again. Well, when we finally got to it, it cut like a charm. It's really sharp, and this is walnut, so it was quite a hard wood that I started out with. I went in really slow. I didn't want to chip this out at the end, because now I'm working with burl. That's every different kind of grain imaginable. Okay, so that was a mistake. It was going in crooked and wanted to mess up the inside. Pretty sure that's going to be okay, but I'm going to try something completely different. don't need very much pressure on this at all with this new carbide tip. Also shows me you've got some kind of wobble in this thing. Not really impressed with. Well, there you go. I just barrel trimmed 3 Wall Street 2 pens in short order with that new barrel trimmer. I like it. I was going to call this a tool review. I'll conclude by saying that's not really as strong as I really wanted it to be. Because that second blank, I know you couldn't see it very well because of the way I had my hand in the way. The second blank I had in here, and I had it tilted a little bit, which is hard not to do with this goofy burl. And I bent the shaft. So, first time I used it, I was able to bend the shaft on this. Good thing is it's not terminal. It's not the most catastrophic thing ever because I taught myself not to barrel trim with this trimmer in this jig anymore. It cuts really well and really fast, so I'm just going to put it in this clamp and kind of hold it and let it trim from now on. There's no real sense of catch or emergency with it. So, love the tip. I wish I wouldn't have bent that, but it kind of goes along the lines of you gotta be careful and take care of your tools. And this is a nice thin, it's less than 7 millimeters. This piece, then the carbide tip goes on there, and then the shaft. And so, I think this cutter was $19, and I think the shaft was about $9. I think I spent $30 for the whole thing. So it's not terminal, but there's a buyer beware. All right. So now, as you can see, here's a teaser for an upcoming project, or 7. There's 7 Wall Street 2 blanks ready to go, and they are flame red elm tree burl. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe, do that YouTube thing, tell me about your friends, give me a shout out.